Hello and welcome to Market Wrap with Raja. Today is the 25th of August 2020. I'm Raja Venkatraman, co-founder of NeoTrader and also your trading influencer. I've been in the markets for more than 15 years. I've been happily married with a loving wife and an energetic son who keeps me on the run just like the markets. So friends, we have been watching the markets. We have been seeing how they are dancing, how they are balancing, and how they are trying to ensure that the lower levels are not broken. And that's what we had seen in the last episode, and the market continues to move its way upwards. But then, considering the way the markets are behaving, it does bring into mind a very important question. For example, when the movie, if you all recall the movie Bahubali, we all asked why did Katappa kill Bahubali? So the why Bank Nifty is moving, the market are confused and but still they are willing to participate. Or you can take an example of the movie Andhadhun, where people are trying to find out whether Ayushman Khurrana is really blind. And that's what happened actually, as all of us were blind, but then not the people who were watching my videos and who were part of the Chart Advice YouTube channel. And if you have been watching my videos, you were definitely not Ayushman Khurrana, because I ensured that all of you are on the same page and all of you know that yes, Bank Nifty is the index to watch out for. And now people are saying about Bank Nifty after it has crossed 23,000. But then I had told you that yes, Bank Nifty is the index, and that is an index which will definitely give you the clarity on whether you need to go long or whether you need to wrap up the whole bullish scenario. So that's what it is. It is the benefit of technical analysis, it is a benefit of experience, and is the benefit of doing analysis in a structured way is what I present to you. And I hope you are enjoying what I am sharing with you, and I hope you are also taking advantage of this simple, easy, and implementable analysis which I am laying down along the charts with the current levels and what levels you should be watching out for. So, well, as we moved along, we are trying to understand what exactly the market is doing and how we should be positioning ourselves. And we found out that yes, Bank Nifty was definitely not willing to go down. And the way the Bank Nifty behaved, it did give us some confidence. But then they always say that price moves first, news follows later. For those who have been in this market for a long time, they will know that yes, what I'm saying is definitely right. But then there are many people who always believe in news first. More power to them. But then we as technical analysts always believe that take care of the charts and the charts will take care of you. And that's what I've been doing over the last so many years, and I've been having a good experience. And I'm sure that if you have been watching my videos, you subscribe to my channel, and if you are believing what I'm saying, then I'm sure that you have also been having a good time. So if you're having a good time, I would like you now to go down and comment on the YouTube video also, and all the previous YouTube videos. I would also like you to like my YouTube video, because I know that you are enjoying and having a good time. And if you're not, do share in your comments and I will be happy to reply to you. Because a few, I got a comment saying that the Nifty and the indices did not move as what I had said. But then if you take a look at the comment, the indices, unless and until it breaks the support, everything stands good. So what is the meaning of a support? Support means that it is a floor below which the whole bullish scenario will give away. And that's what I had mentioned. And the markets continue to hold on. And if you had seen in Nifty IT, I had said that it is struggling to move up. And Nifty IT continues to remain a lagger. So that is how I present my analysis. I keep it simple, but I keep it precise. And that is what I'm trying to do. And I hope that with all your comments, all your feedbacks, I will be able to do a much better job of it. So yes, we are not wondering whether why did Bahubali was killed by Katappa, or why Ayushman Khurrana is he still blind or no. but we are definitely having a very good clarity about what the market is doing and how the market is going to go. So let's dive right in and find out what did the market do till now and how are we positioned to go right in. All right. So this is the way which we will be doing analysis, and this is how I want to go about and share my screen right now. My screen is here in front of you. Take a look at the screen, and you can see the way the Nifty has been moving. Yes, there was also a comment on, let me just increase the font size. So I use trading view here, so I'll just increase the font size a little bit so that all of you can have a look at the levels. So this is how the Nifty has moved, and what really happened today in Nifty. If you see that the Nifty, majority of the movers in Nifty were driven by the banks. It again was led by PSU banks. PSU banks did well yesterday too. PSU banks continued its upward traction, and it was followed up. It was followed up with the financial services. So it was a very good day for the banking sector and the associated sectors of the banking space. And when you take a look at the Nifty 500, you would see there was a lot of profit booking at higher levels. That's why you will see close to 300 stocks which are witnessing profit booking levels, which are between the 0 and -3. And there are only around 200 odd stocks which are in the 0 to +3. And that's why you are seeing that, yes, despite the market showing some positivity, people are still wondering whether they should be participating now. Yes, people keep hesitating all the time. That's the human nature. But then you got to participate sometime. You got to participate. That is the key. How will you participate? अगर आपको बैठकर कुर्सी में बैठकर स्क्रीन के सामने बैठकर पैसे कमाना है तो आपको पार्टिसिपेट करना पड़ेगा. Otherwise you will be you would have seen many of those images where the difference between a tennis match is you watch right and left, and in the market you watch it up and down. That's what you got to do, or that's what you want to do. Then more power to you. Enjoy yourself, but then you are not going to make money, and then you will only watch your neighbor make money. I hope you got the message. So this is how the market has been moving, and you can see here that the steady upward traction continues to go on, and yes, it is slippery. Okay, right now the slope is tending to get slippery, and you can see here this gradient of the slope is perfect, and it is moving in a steady upward traction, and it's a very good trend line support which we are seeing right now. So right now, if you were to ask me the stop loss or the floor which you need to watch out for has moved from 11,300 200 to 11,300. So 11,300 would be the new support to watch out for, and unless and until 11,300 is given away, yes, it's still a long way off. Okay, still a long way off. You don't have to worry. 11,300 is still a long way off, so you can relax. You can use pullbacks to buy into. So now when I talk about pullbacks, so let's go into the intraday charts and find out whether we are getting some pullbacks here. Okay, this is the intraday charts. Let us just see what kind of pullbacks we can watch out for. So you can see here there are gaps as usual, and the first level of support is 11,383. The next level of support is 11,320. So these are the two sets of support, and one should continue to hold on to the bullish bias without not panicking too much on a decline. So unless 11,300 is given away on an end of day basis, okay, on an end of day basis, if 11,300 is given away, then yes, we should rest our bullish case. Till then, continue to hold on to your bullish buy. So now let's go down into NeoTrader, our friend, and find out what does he have to say about Nifty. So you can see here that this is the NeoTrader pivot confluence, and as usual we will try and find out whether do we have any kind of clue for us. And what I observe here today my friends, what I observe here today is that at lower levels, there is definitely some bit of confluence. So you can see here 11436 is coinciding with the multi-day levels at 11448. So right now there is a nice pivot confluence at this zone. So any small pullback, it's right now at 11472, the Nifty. So the first pullback will be around this zone, and so this level is an important level to watch out for. Otherwise you will go down to the first support, which is 11360, and then it's 11320. So yes, 11362 is the S3, which is also a good support area. So yes, right now what we are looking at is a very high R1 level. So one should use a range approach to trade the markets, and that would be a better way to participate tomorrow, because right now the way market is positioned right now, you can see that market, the Nifty is currently closed below the pivot. So step number one is it should open above the pivot and continue to show some positive momentum. And then you can see that yes, once it is able to reach 11527, you are having a nice cluster zone here as well, which is coinciding with the multi-day R2. So you have an important threshold here. So you got 11520 odd levels as the upper end to watch out for. You have got 11436 at the lower level to watch out for. So you have right now 40 points to the downside and 40 points to the upside is something which you need to factor in for tomorrow. So if that were to happen, you can use the intermediate or intraday sell opportunity, but then our bullish bias will be discarded or given away only below 11,300. So don't be in a hurry. I know people are always eager to go short. Every write-up which I am reading right now is cautioning people against the markets not going up, and those are the people, they are getting trapped. Why? Because they think that now market is going to slip and I'm going to go short. But then please realize, my friends, that a trend is in force until there is evidence of reversal. And those who are familiar with the Dow theory should understand that this is the most important rule from Dow theory. So never forget. So unless and until, just like a criminal is convicted only if there is proper evidence. Otherwise, just like Sushant Singh Rajput's case, we are continuing to search for evidence, but still people are wanting to short the market. And that's what is happening right now. And that's why market will not go down. All right. So now let's go into Bank Nifty. Let's try and understand first on the charts. Yes, this is one of the best tools which I use. It's called as Pitchfork. Pitchfork is a very powerful tool, and you can see here that this modified Pitchfork has definitely helped us to stay along the path. But then if you were not on my side of the analysis, which is the positive side, then I know that the current chart will be hurting you. And yes, my friends, Nifty is not going to stop Bank Nifty, sorry, is not going to stop right now. It is in no mood to stop at all. And you can see here the extent of consolidation around the median line. And this is a higher time frame charts. So this higher time frame charts are clearly indicating that there is more room on the upside, right? Unless there is some evidence to the contrary, okay, the overall picture is a clear bullish possibility, and Bank Nifty can power up the markets. Okay, Bank Nifty does have the enough gunpowder right now because it has been resting for a while, right? You can see here the weekly chart, it has been resting for a while, and now if there were some positive triggers also adding on, like I've always told you, prices always move first, news follow. So now if that were to happen, then you can see that a nice move to the upside can emerge. It can be in the terms of coronavirus cases are rising, but our resilience are improving, and we are having the lowest mortality rate in the world, just for your information. So as our ability to handle the corona cases are getting better, it also helps us to understand the markets, because the markets are reacting to the global pandemic either in an adverse way or in a positive way. So this is how the scenario which is unfolding in front of us, and the way Bank Nifty is getting positioned does look like we are going to witness some more upside, and that can help the overall indices move up. So now, if I were to look at some intraday possibility for those who miss the bus, let's try and find out what can we do for them. So you can see here, there has been steady rounding. Okay, there has been steady rounding, and with every rounding, a higher low has been formed. A higher low means that the Bank Nifty is interested to go up. A higher high, higher low. So you can see here that right now, so this particular rounding, if you were to consider this situation, so let me, you can see here that the immediate support which I would like to highlight is around 22,300 to 400. So any pullback towards that zone would be an area to watch out for. We are in the last week of the August expiry, and there is a lot of momentum getting built up. So it's going to be an exciting 2 days as we step along. But then this is a support zone to watch out for, and any pullback near this zone should definitely be tracked. All right. So these are the levels as far as the charts are concerned. So now let's go into NeoTrader and find out what do we have in store in terms of some confluence. Is there any confluence? Or so you can see here right now the important pivot level. Unlike Nifty, which has closed below the pivot, Bank Nifty for a change has closed above the pivot. So you can see that yes, there is a slight element of bullishness which is there with Bank Nifty. And right now, what you are seeing on the cards is that there is a pivot level here which has tied up with the multi-day. It's moved above the multi-day R3. So there is a nice closing above the multi-day R3, and this confluence which you are seeing right now on the charts does give some room towards higher levels, which is the R4 of multi-day for the week. So R4 of multi-day for the week is coinciding with the R4 of intraday for tomorrow. So yes, if there is going to be some action, if we are going to witness some action in Bank Nifty, then we have the whole game plan cut out. There is a confluence zone around the 23,000 levels which we need to watch out for, and that is where the Bank Nifty is that is the support zone in the Bank Nifty, and 23,000 is the support zone, is a confluence zone. 23,600 is the room on the upside. So you have a nice 600-point room, and it could be either tomorrow or within the next 2 days. You could definitely experience some positive vibes emerging in Bank Nifty, because right now Bank Nifty is not in any mood to go down. And as you can see, we had identified some dip levels. We are identifying some dip levels around 22,300 to 400, and you can see here there is still no kind of support zones here, which is indicating that yes, even every pullback in Bank Nifty continues to remain a buy. So right now you should be looking at Bank Nifty. So the ranking for a change has Bank Nifty has climbed to the top. So if you are going to look at the entire space on the long side, Bank Nifty would be first, Nifty would be second. And now if you take a look at CNXIT, we have been discussing about this, the inability of the Nifty IT to continue its upward traction is still intact, and the steady and gradual decline is suggesting that the trends are getting exhausted, and maybe for those who are holding longs in IT should look to exit their position for now, because if you recall, I had spoken about a very important zone which is 17,700. yes, right now the 17,700 has slightly scaled higher, and you can see that this particular zone, let me just hold on a moment, let me just have this removed, just remove this. So this is a support area now, so 17,900 to 17,700, so 17,750 to 17,850, 17,850. This is now going to be a key threshold area. So it has come to the support number 1, which was around this. So this was one support zone, and now this is the final support zone. But then once if this level is given away, then yes, you can be looking at some strong decline in Nifty IT. So yes, Nifty IT could prove to be a laggard, and we need to see how they react in the coming 2 days and find out how it helps us in shaping up for the expiry. So well friends, this is what I wanted to share with you, and this is what is my analysis for tomorrow. I hope you got some insights on how you're going to approach the markets, and I hope that you would not be in any kind of dilemma. If you like what I shared and if you found it useful, I would like you to leave a like on this video, and I would also like you to comment on which analysis you found useful, so that I'll know that yes, this particular analysis was able to connect with you all. And also, if you got any feedback on what I've shared, I would like you to leave that as well, because I know that yes, this kind of structured analysis is not done anywhere on the internet. I would like you to share this video with as many people as possible. That's all from me right now. I am Raja Venkatraman, co-founder of NeoTrader and also a trading influencer. I've been in the markets for more than 15 years. I've been happily married with a loving wife and an energetic son who keeps me on the run just like the markets. So friends, thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good trading session